What's up, guys? It's Mo here, and today we're going to be talking about the new game Valorant. As many of you guys know, I'm sure already, it is Riot's new tactical 5v5 shooter, and they just went live with their closed beta access today for those lucky enough to join, and thank God that your boy was one of them. I was able to access the beta today. I got a key on the third. I actually got a second key today while I was streaming. I don't know why, but I have 2 drops. I shouldn't say keys because it's more of a whitelisting, but I got 2 drops through Twitch loot. So I'm gonna contact Riot Games and see if I can give that away or if they can just take it away or something like that. So there's not just a whitelisting floating out there and someone can put it to good use. But anyways, long story short, we're going to jump in and talk a little bit today about Valorant, and more importantly, one of the agents within Valorant. I'm sure there's going to be a shit ton of review videos on the game after today, since it is live for the first time in beta access. So we're just going to talk strictly about one agent in particular, and his name is Omen. So one thing I did notice when I launched up the game and the beta, and I wasn't really expecting, it may come to a shock to some of you as well. Not all of the agents are available on launch. There are only, I think, 4 agents that are available, and then you are able to unlock 2 of them by gaining like level 10 or just enough XP to rank 1. You get one at 5 and then the other one at 10, or you can purchase them using in-game currency, and which is bought by real money. I'm not sure if they can all be worked towards by just strictly in-game means, so we'll have to see more on that, but I'll go into that's a whole nother video. I'll go in depth and more into that. But yeah, so I was able to unlock 2 agents, and one of them being Omen. I want to bring up some few points that I got in my stream today, a few topics of conversation that were brought up, and the main question is he too OP? Does he need to be nerfed? Is there going to be a nerf? What is this guy? Is he too good? First thing first, I want to go over his abilities that he has. The default button for his abilities are Q, E, C, and X. Q being paranoia. This is basically, I don't exactly know 100% what this ability does. It basically throws a shadowy projectile towards your victim, and it briefly reduces their vision. I don't know what that means, and I don't know what that looks like, because there wasn't another Omen to use it on me. You don't get any type of indication from what I saw that shows that you've hit a target, that a target is being affected by it. I don't know if it's like a narrow tunnel vision. I don't know if it's a total blinding or anything like that. So this ability, as of right now, is still a bit in the dark to me. I was still very effective with using Omen, even without this ability. But I am excited to see what this actually looks like in the future, and see what if I can figure out how to use it to further my skill with Omen. Second ability, E, is dark cover. So this is basically going to be like a smoke screen. It is a dark orb. It is just an orb of smoke that doesn't cause anybody any type of damage or anything like that. Does not injure any type of player. It just merely obscures Omen if you wish it to, or it can be used to hold a choke point, blind a sniper, things like that. But his is a bit different that other agents don't have. Number one, Omen can shoot his dark covers, or his shrouds as I call them. I don't know why I just called them shrouds. I didn't know the name of it, so in the middle of my playing I just kept calling them shrouds. He could shoot his dark covers through walls. Now this is very effective and very useful. How I used it, which was pre-game, during the buy time, pre-game, I would set up and get ready to shoot dark covers across the map, from which other players can use obscure and get them through the choke points and get them across the 50-yard line to the objective, or I myself can use as a way to sneak in. I'll touch further on how I can do that later, and how that plays into a factor if he's too OP or not. His third ability, default key C, is the Shrouded Step. Maybe that's where I got the shroud from, because it's called Shrouded Step. This is essentially a teleport. Okay, so basically he has to have line of sight in order to use this, but you hit C and you have a range, I would say, of about I'd say it's not too far. I'd say about 30 yards. I would say probably 30, maybe 50 yards to where you can teleport, but it does allow you to kind of enter into a room without going through an actual direct fire line, maybe entering in and teleporting into the room behind a box so that you have a chance to you know, take out the people that are in there, things like that. He is vulnerable when he is using this ability. He is a little bit slow coming out of the ability, which is pretty balanced in my end and my point of view as to, you know, how susceptible that people are to just kind of teleporting all around the map and things like that. But he is pretty balanced as far as that, because it's slow to come out the ability, slow to bring his gun up and start shooting. So he is vulnerable while doing that. His fourth ability, the default X command, is his ultimate, From the Shadows it is called. This is basically another teleport that, but without the line of sight, the need for line of sight, and there is no limit to the range as to where you can teleport. You can literally teleport anywhere on the map. The caveat is there is I think it's like a 3 to 5 second wait time when you are teleporting into the new area, that your shadow or omen, or what do they call it? Your shadow or your shade can be destroyed by an enemy, and it will cancel the teleport, simply bring you back to the area where you originally started the teleport. If you're able to actually teleport with this ultimate to an area location, you can feasibly teleport to the enemy team spawn and come in behind them without them even knowing, which you can see here and here I am doing, and it is just total chaos. It just causes complete disarray with the team, just completely breaks down their defense or attack, however you want to use it. You can use it on attack as well, you can use it on defense. However you want to do it, it works just tremendously. So the big question is he too OP? Is this character OP? Does it need a nerf? I know it's going to be a talking point. I've seen it being talking points in other people's chats. It was a talking point in my chat during my stream. I had about a 7-hour stream today, and I used him pretty much nonstop as soon as I unlocked him. So I would say probably 5.5, 6 hours of the stream was me using him. Is he too OP? And currently I'm going to say there are a couple factors where I can see why people are concerned. Number one, the teleport. Number two, the shrouds, okay? Because you get two shrouds or dark covers, and you also get 2 of the teleports or shrouded steps. If you purchase the shrouded steps, the dark covers just come default. You get those. You get 2 at the beginning of every round. But mixing and matching those dark covers with the shrouded step is where this character strength really starts to shine. As you see here in this example on this map, I don't know what this map is called, but it's one of the 3 in rotation, or however many it is in rotation. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the name of the map is. But on this map, basically on the offensive, on the A site of the bomb, you can, what I call was a double shroud or double dark cover. You can essentially prepare on the buy, during the buy time, you can prepare a shroud, have it aimed right at a crucial choke point and entrance to a bomb site. Boom, shroud goes up right there. And then immediately shoot another shroud through all the walls across the map on the bomb site itself. And then what I'll do is I'll wrap around, teleport while I'm inside the dark cover, and then teleport into my second dark cover, effectively rendering the enemy team clueless as to where Omen is. They have no idea where he's at. They don't see him disappear. They don't see him appear. They don't see anything that's going on. Now, you can do a couple things with this. You can either plant the bomb at this bomb site, or you can just go ahead and start shooting people and wreak havoc. Either way, it just shows that you can have it is a good example of the creativity that you can have with the abilities of this character, or this agent, I should say. And which is why I'm so excited to see this game, because I'm so excited to see the coordination of the multiple abilities that each agent has, but also the coordination of all the team and their combination of their abilities together and how they play off each other and things like that, and set things up. And this is just me a few hours playing in this game, and, you know, coming up with different ways how I can manipulate my character throughout the map using his abilities. So we're gonna see how it goes, and that's why I'm so excited. But let's answer the question: is this character too OP? Does he need to be nerfed? And simply, I think my opinion, in all the years of gaming that I've had, I've seen that there's a couple different evolutions of a game during its lifetime, or phases of a game during its lifetime. Number one, you have when it's brand new, when it's first come out. And when the game first comes out, everything is unknown. So certain characters seem stronger than others simply because people aren't ready for them. Certain characters seem weaker than others simply because others haven't perfected that character and their abilities. That will eventually shift into which people are used to each character and each character's abilities and strategies around the map and things like that. And then that will shift again on how to basically what is the best setup for the cheesiest win. Once the cheese settles, then people will know what the metas are, what the cheese is to actually win, what the best strats are to win with character, or with which character and with which ability, things like that. So is this character too OP? Does he need to be nerfed? In my opinion, it is way too early to tell. Do I think it's going to be a favorite among players? Yes, I do. I think a lot of people are going to play it. I think a lot of people are going to have fun. I think a lot of people are going to dominate with this character. But I think it is just simply too early to be talking about an overpowerage or things like that. I mean, we have to at least let the game sink in. This is the first day on launch of beta, and people are already talking about it. I mean, we're talking about a game that's not even set to come out for another few months. So does he need to be nerfed? I think it just simply is too early in the future to tell. Once people understand his abilities, understand his strategies, and understand how to counter those abilities, then I think that we can really dig in deep and see if he is still too OP and does need to be nerfed at that point. But as of right now, I think it's a perfect addition to the whole lineup of agents. I'm excited to see what all these abilities and all these agents have, and see what damage I can do with them and what havoc I can reap with each agent. So I'm excited to see. But that's all I wanted to talk about today was Omen. He is just awesome, and thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you so much everybody that was in the stream and watching this video. If you did like this video, then please throw it a small little like, a little thumbs up, so it can continue to be shared around the YouTube verse. If you guys if you guys want to see more videos like this, then please just go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Beta TV, and I promise you'll get more videos on Valorant and other games, reviews to agents and their abilities and things like that, strats and everything. So it's going to be so much fun. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys all enjoy the Valorant Beta. Those who have access, those who don't, continue to watch on Twitch. If you want to watch me, twitch.tv/MoBeta_TV, so you can catch up on all the action live. Stay tuned for those of you that have drops, or that looking for drops. So stay tuned and keep watching at Twitch, and you may get one yet. But thank you guys so much. You guys have yourself an amazing day, and everything you guys do, stay better.